Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. We are in, once again, the 787. And we're back into the Dash 9 variant, sorry, not Dash 8. Oh, our camera is in the building. And we are at Sydney. It has been a while since we last flown to or from Sydney, but we are back. And as you can tell, we are united, so obviously we're going to North America. And what airport? San Francisco. The flight time will be around about 12.5 hours, which is lengthy. And we're taking on board a lot of fuel today, which is absolutely awesome. Got another 777 Air New Zealand next to us, the old livery. And yeah, so gonna get the catering on board, like so. And then we get the boarding started, and that'll be awesome. So go inside the cockpit. And I'm going to set this to HPA, like so. Some things are still loading up actually, and they just need to get the IRSs turned on. There we go. 60 seconds to align, apparently. Okay, so that's all turned on. Barrier reference, well, the HPA is 1019. We'll come down here, go to the init ref, no, position, sorry. So we're at Sydney, and that can go in. I don't know if it's going to find it or not. 51's not found. Okay. Panel state loaded. Okay, cool. Route. Luckily, we have our route right here, and that saves so much time entering that in. So we're going to be taking off on runway 16 right today, like so, which is pretty much to our right down there somewhere. That's where the 16 right is. Flight number is United or UAL 870. Activate and execute. And it goes to departure and arrival. Depart 16 right. Oh god, I forgot to turn off those things. Damn it. 16 right, we're doing the cliff 4 departure. Transitioning at, well, back to the init ref, and we go to the, no, perf is fine. Let's go to the EFB, go to the dispatch page, and we'll dispatch the aircraft. Let's go and put it into kilograms. I guess it saves per, that it probably saves the settings per livery, not per variant. So I've got to reset that every time. So fuel, we got a lot of fuel on board. Looking for 77 tons of fuel. Oh, just went past it. It says max fuel in PFPX is 99 tons, but in here it's actually 105. Interesting. We're looking for 77 tons though. It's about there, that's good. Set fuel tanks. And also zero fuel weight will be, well, actually no, takeoff ramp weight, sorry, is what we want to look for, is 247.4. If I set these like middle, not a lot of people will be going there, a lot of economy. Okay, front cargo, after cargo, bulk, let's bring out some more of this. 147, let's make sure they're equal. Okay, they can't be equal, okay. About full, let's add some more passengers. Can we not get 147? Ah. Let's take some more fuel then, shall we? Just be safe. There we go, 147. Set payload, set fuel. Okay, awesome. At least we got more fuel than calculated, which is nice. 79.5, awesome. That's entered in there. And yeah, okay. So final reserve will be 2.1. Catering's finished. Let's go and close those doors. Let's go and open up the cargo doors as well. And we're going to start our cruise at 330. Cost index is 200. Step size is 2000. and execute. Corrupt. Computed top of descent is before top of climb. -2. Okay. Wow, this has just got interesting. That's weird. Why has it gone negative like so many? IRSs have lined up, haven't they? Yeah. Weird. Terminal charts. Oh, no. Performance. Hide keyboard. Copy FMC data. And that should be good. We're going to take off the next page to do the wins quickly. So 290 at 14. Maybe I don't know, if a 3-4 takeoff would be better. Three World Flight did a different one. Okay, just normal takeoff, flaps 15, condition it is dry, calculate. Okay, back to index page, go to perf, thrust limit. And pretty much go max, so if I set that to 10, that should be all good. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. That's getting really weird. Okay, welcome back. I just fixed the problem. There's a one waypoint that's messing everything up, and everything's fixed now. Now I'm just gonna delete that. And yeah, awesome. Everything's now fixed. That got me really worried. I have to do that now as well. So there's this waypoint here that was messing everything up. If I delete it, watch, and then well, put that there, and boom, everything's fixed. And I can go to the init ref, previous page, CG, or 23. That's 22, I don't know why it's 22. It's 23, man. There we go. Let's go to the checklist page, over here. So oxygen's tested, everything's all good. Flight deck door is not closed and locked. Interesting. I'm guessing it's the outside door that is referring to. It's not the actual flight deck door. Okay, seatbelt signs coming on. Let's get the APU started up.
Once again, thanks for flying with us. Sit back and relax, and I'll update you on our progress.
And yeah, that's our V speeds. So V1's 169, VR 171, and V2 176. Passenger signs are on. That's all. Actually, the MCP's not set up.
Taxi route is per ATC instructions, standard reject procedures.
Runway heading for takeoff. I actually haven't got the little charts loaded up. Whoopsies. Let's go randomly. Let's for now head up 16.
Any questions?
Let's keep going. Ooh, a bit too far there. Getting charts loaded just in time. 165, 155. Awesome. Alright, some override. Take a speed's all good. Ooh, and 330. Okay, let's do the step climbs. So we're climbing up to 350 at 17S75, whatever that is, that one there. Step climb. And then 370 at 09, this one here. And 390 at 31N, which is that one. Won't be cruising at 390 for that long. Execute. Awesome. Just waiting on everything to load on now, pretty much. Is APU started up? Yeah. Okay. What's the checklist? CDP flight checklist is complete. Takeoff and taxi and takeoff. Well, let's zoom in a bit. There we go. Taxi is pretty simple. Just push back, nose left, and we just swing around the terminal, come back, and take off on 16 right. Okay. Right, I'm going to be back once passengers boarded and boarding. Well, pretty much boarding's completed, really. Back in just a second. Right. Are you serious? Shut up. Right, I'll be back in just a second. Right, welcome back. I've just noticed, aren't these meant to be AKEs, not AKHs? Is the aircraft that small? They're meant to be AKEs, I swear. No, the GSX config file's a bit messed up there. But yeah, so after cargo's finished, we'll close that door. Passengers are boarded up, so we'll close that door. Get rid of the jetway. Waiting for the last bit of cargo. That's really far off, like, we're on the line, but that thing's a bit, I don't know. I think it's to go even further forward, that's a bit broken. Okay. Forward cargo is pretty much finished. Just gonna wait for it to start going down. We don't want to break the door in there, do we? There we go. Forward cargo's closing up. Disconnect on the external power. That can come off. Close L4. That is closed. Let's reset GSX then, aren't we? Prepare for pushback. With denatter was what I said. Straight pushback. Okay. Well, it's kind of hard for GSX to do nose left because there's not much space down there. Okay. Gonna let GSX connect up. I need to move my yoke because otherwise the sim will shut. The aircraft will shut down upon engine start. It's a bit weird. Don't ask. It's just my yoke. So yeah, I forgot to set flaps 15 in here. Let's just go quickly do that. Let's go change these V speeds. So V1 to 161, VR of 164, and V2 of 169. There we go. Everything's good now. Got a nice, juicy, powerful takeoffs today. I'm gonna get these GE NXs, whatever. I don't know what proper engine type they are. But the General Electric engines to really raw, which is lovely. Oh, that's all connected up. Parking brakes released. Beacon lights coming on. Starting at will. Right, we're just going to do the terrain and traffic on this side, and not terrain on this side, traffic on that side. The T-gas to TA only, and we get the engine started up. So fuel pumps coming on. Left and right elec, and the centre elecs as well. Start number right. Window heats and everything up here. Whoopsies. Let's go start number 2 and left and right pretty much. Pats can come onto auto, which is fine. That's not going to do anything. They're going to stay off anyway for engine start, which is what I love about this aircraft. Yeah, I've never seen a gate, a safe gate, just be not centered with where you are. It's a bit unusual. You can hear them whining. We're going to be quite heavy for our taxi today, so different than what we've been doing. We've been normal 6-hour flights now, pretty much doubling what we normally did. Okay. I'm going to stop GSX soon. Oh wait, no, we got loads of time. Might stop perfectly where we want it to be, or I'll have to do it myself. We'll see. I think actually it would stop here normally, so you'd follow that white line. If you see, that white line follows on upwards. I think that's what you normally do. Just gonna wait for GSX to do its thing, because I think the rear world, like the tug will come, put your nose here, line you up diagonally, so then your aircraft can exit through that way and come out there. I think that's what you'd normally do. Okay, just waiting for everything to connect up. AP's coming off. Everything's turned on, everything's all good. Parking brake set. And let's go do the flight control check. Well, let's do it this side. Let's do it this side. Awesome. Full right. Full left. All the way down. All the way up. The rudders all the way to the right on the rudder. If I can get my feet out of my headphone cords, I can do the full left. There we go. And full left. Perfect. Okay. Just waiting for GSX to do its thing. Oh, that's an Air New Zealand 787. There's 3 Air New Zealands here. 787, there's another 787, and the 777. There's another United aircraft. It's probably about to do the same flight as us. This is Ultimate Traffic Live, so it syncs up with your sim time, and which is kind of cool. So that's going to do the same flight as what we're doing now. I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing it on the ground at San Francisco. We'll see. And okay. Alright, let's go to the menu and get the data on here. Checklist page. Anti-ice not needed, recalls checked, there's nothing there. Flight controls have been checked. GSX has notified us ground equipment's clear. Before takeoff checklist, we're saying flats 15 or 20? No, 15. Awesome. We have set flats 15, haven't we? Yeah. I'm not sure if we should go flats 15 or 20. Right, have a good trip. Let's go set parking brake. And not do that. Full left on the rudder. Let's really get engines spooling up now. We are heavier than what we're used to. Okay, we're moving, which is nice. Let's go and follow the white line, what we're meant to be on, pretty much. It's interesting, I've never seen this before in an airport. I guess it's what you have to do, because I've just noticed it's just on the gates where you can't get a proper pushback, which is so that's interesting. Actually, there's one here as well, so maybe I'm wrong. So we're going to go pretty much straight left here on to what taxiway is this? Golf? I think it's a Golf. Yeah, Golf. And swing it around. Awesome. Right, I did forget to set a taxi light. It's the day. Just you know, you don't really need it on. It's just so other aircraft can see if you're taxiing or not. Yeah, it looks like that United is also going as well. Perfect timing. Right, not going to turn left just yet. Next left, we're turning. This flight's got so busy, United has sent over 2 aircraft for this flight today. We've got full payload, I think. I can't remember. Swing it round. And awesome. So we're going to pretty much taxi all the way down here now. We've got some power on the engines back. Get us taxiing a bit further on. That's going to come back down here as well with us. Actually, maybe not. I don't know whether the traffic's going to be taking off today. I might be going down there because the winds are like dead crosswind. So we'll find out. Yeah, it's a bit weird at taxiing. We've got to go like inwards, but then come around. There's also another aircraft about to taxi here as well. A330 Qantas. Let's try and get past it quickly. There's Cathay Pacific 777 at the Qantas terminal. Awesome. maybe it's not the Qantas terminal. Maybe it's just where the long haul aircraft should be going. But saying that, there's a 737 there, so who knows? It's been a while since we last been at this airport. Was the last time we've been here was when we like came back from the Gold Coast or something. It's been a while. Okay, and bring it around. Right, let's go to the trim. That's 6.5 we need to set. And there's 5.5, 6.5. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Juicy. That's what I like to say. Not really. I don't say that at all. Okay. There's the start of the runway. Let's turn off the taxi light. And I'll take a look down the runway just in case that United aircraft's taxiing up. Yeah, actually it's fine. It's ages away. It's going to take a while to taxi all the way down. So land lights are on, strobes coming on. TARA. Everything's looking good for the takeoff. Let's go to the checklist before takeoff. Oh no, everything's not looking good for the takeoff. Whoopsies. Let's go get the flap set, shall we? We'll do like a standing start, shall we? So my feet are on the brakes. And back to the ND page. Let's zoom out. Awesome. Right, let's get going. It's about 50% on the N1. Let's get all of these turned on. Awesome. Tiger.
Check thrust.
Brakes released.
Thrust set.
Thrust is set. SP's alive. Try and keep in the centre. Oh, 80 knots ages ago. Try to keep in the centre line here. Powering it down the runway.
D1.
Rotate. Oh, wow, that was a really fast rotation. I did not mean to do that. Right, pause the red climb, gear up. I'm going to go right turn straight away.
Traffic.
That traffic's on the ground. And VNAV as well. Autopilot's coming on.
Autopilot on. Autopilot in command.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure why we'd go over wall and then come back down. It's weird. But the top of climb is there, which is crazy. That's like top of climb somewhere over there. It's not that far away. That's Sydney mountain range. Lovely. Okay, successful takeoff. Flaps coming up. All brakes off. Everything's looking good. Timer has started for our 13-hour flight. Well, 12.5-hour flight. Awesome. What's transition altitude at this airport 10,000 feet. That's entered. Well, hope you do the takeoff coming out of Sydney. I'll see you down in the descent into San Francisco in 12 hours time. Enjoy the cinematics of the United 787-9. Like I said, I'll see you down in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics, and goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent, and what a sunrise is that. I'm so lucky to get a waypoint that just turns so we can get to see the lovely sunrise just before we get back into the video, which is awesome. So yeah, we are currently doing the Big Sur 3 arrival. I kind of tweaked the flight plan, so instead of coming up from the north, we are coming from the south of the airport. We were originally going to come from the north and cross over the airport and spin around and come in, but I think, yeah, running low on fuel, by the way, 3.5 tons, so that's worrying. But luckily we're in the descent, so we're not going to be using a lot of fuel. We are programmed to be the 3.1 tons of fuel on the ground, which is good. So yeah, this is going to be quite a scary landing. Yeah, so we still can't do the forecasting, but I found a little cheeky way around it. Just going back to the Klein page, and we put the transition altitude in there, which we've actually passed. Wow, that was quick. Q and H's, well, actually we're doing inches, shall we? 2988. (1012). Cool. The minimums coming in. We're doing the 28 right arrival. Minimums will be 213, so it just rounds to 210, like so. Okay. We've got some flight restrictions coming up. At Skunk, we're going to be under 12,000 feet. I'm expected to pass it at 11,000. And I think, yeah, Eddie is 6,000 feet, which I've set in here. So it looks like we're on profile for now. Well, actually no, it just went off profile. Yeah. Sepin, I think, is 3,000 feet, if I'm correct. Yes, and that's where the ILS starts. So I could enter that in, and we can see we're on profile there, which is nice. And the VNAV's going a bit crazy, actually. Well, yeah, that's that. Yeah, we are running low on fuel. Luckily, I grabbed some extra fuel because I wanted to get my total takeoff weight. So I put some more fuel in, so PFPX can pretty much sync up with the aircraft. So I bet if I didn't actually add this extra fuel I did before we started flying back at Sydney, we might probably be in a bit of a problem if I didn't do that. FMC message. Oh wow, I need to do well, I'll let the aircraft slowly slow down because that will just help fuel instead of bringing out the speed brakes. Oh, and it wants to go back up to 309 for some reason. That's weird. Is there a reason? Nope. Okay. So everything's set. Let's make sure the seatbelt signs are on. And I think it's bright enough we can turn off these lights down here. And there. Yeah, cool. That sunrise is beautiful. Let's go over the wing like this or something. That's beautiful. I kind of noticed at night, the livery gets quite dark. It's, this livery gets a bit crazy dark, a bit weird. Alrighty. Is that a lake? No, that's not a lake, don't listen to me. Yes. For some reason Navigraph isn't working. Navigraph desktop isn't working. So I've just got Navigraph charts online. And what I mean by it's not working, it's not detecting where the aircraft is, which is really unusual. So what I just did, I just went into the online version, charts.navigraph.com, and it connects up, which is nice. I can now see my aircraft. Also, I got my aircraft loaded up on here, and a big lag spike. It's probably some part of the scene we're loading in. And that's pretty much our arrival into San Fran. There we go. Awesome. Passing 10,000 feet soon. Aircraft is decelerating. And I don't want to make the aircraft slow down fast enough and then bring up some engine power to keep at 240. That will lose fuel a bit more than just leaving it without the speed brakes. So that's what I'm going to do. If it really can't decelerate, then I will bring out the speed brakes. But it looks like it's alright for now. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with the aircraft here. It's not, I mean, the VNAVs are getting a bit crazy. Probably it's just because it's trying to slow down. So it's just stopped descending that fast. So it can just slow down and then get back with the VNAV. I guess speed is a bigger priority than VNAVs, which is fine. That's 3,000, not 4,000. I just realised I always set this to 2,000. I this is probably the first flight I haven't actually set it to 2,000, which is crazy. Offline, that is. Let's get rid of that speed brake needed thing. That's beautiful. It's like the smallest lake I've ever seen, just right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's tiny. It's like a puddle. Oh, right, we passed 10,000 feet ages ago. Just missed that. Whoopsies. Lights coming on. Look light can come off now. Okay. Checklist. We've got to do all these. Whoopsies. I just missed the descent checklist, but that's fine. Landing. Yeah, that's alright. We can get rid of you. There's not much mountains over here, so I don't really have to take a look at that ND over there. Let's get on the speed brakes. It might be a good idea actually to bring out the speed brakes now. Because apparently we're trying to slow down to 200 knots. I think these are way too early, these speeds. I mean, Seppin is fine at 180. Right, in at ref, flats 30 or 143. So that gives us a 148 landing speed. (148). That can come down to 165. Hello. There we go. I was clicking 6s, wouldn't. There we go. That's really weird. I wouldn't actually click it if that makes any sense. I guess I can keep the speed brakes out because we're not really decelerating. Right, flap speeds are up here. So flaps 1 is 160, flaps 5 are 240, flaps 10 are 230. That's pretty much all I need to know for now. So we can set flaps 1, which is nice. Oh, whoopsies, go away. There's an airport down there. Probably like a regional San Francisco airfield or something. We're already on the glide slope actually. Because we're not actually, that's not the VNAV path. This is the VNAV path over here. But now the glide slope and localizer paths come in. We're actually on the glide slope, which is nice. That's always a good thing to know. Right, speed brakes can come back in and arm up. Just watching the speed here. Let's go set flaps 1. Let's zoom in. Alright, my aircraft's come up from the Navigraph. We can probably zoom in a bit more on this. Awesome. Yeah, speed brakes might be needed actually. Because we're just gaining speed, which is a bit stupid. Alrighty. Those cars, of course they are. Just driving on not roads. Let's get the approach set up. Let's go set next set of flaps, flaps 5. That will help us slow down even more. Got some drag. If needed, I'll bring up the gear. Well, hopefully this time the airport loads in. Because last time the scenery.config file got corrupt. Kind of got corrupt. The Rome scenery kind of messed it up, so it's a bit weird. Right, let's go gear down. Auto brake 1. Forgot about you. Jeez. Luckily the gear was there, so I remembered. So can we set flaps 10 at 230? Yes, we can. Okay, we can get rid of the speed brakes now. We are really slowing down because of the gear. Speed brake can rearm. Okay. We should not overshoot the turn here. That's been nice and slow. I have the runway in sight. Well, I have the runway lights inside. I actually have the actual runway in sight, actually. So, slide. I lied. So we're on the localizer and the glide slope. Just in time. Awesome. Okay, now I have the runway in sight. Okay, just put my feet in the pedals. Yeah, we're now is that 2 tons of fuel? No, 3 tons. Oof, that scared me. Right, next set of flaps. Let's go all there and to 20. Awesome. So looking at 148. Yes. Cool. Ooh, bit of a crab today. Awesome. I do like my crabs. So everything's good. Landing lights are on. Everything's good. Seatbelt signs are on. We could set the runway heading. Actually, it already has it set automatically 284. That's awesome. Cool. Radio station towers over there. There's a lot of them actually. And those cars are not going on the bridge at all. They're just like, no, I'm not going on the bridge. Unless that's the railway bridge. No, it's not. Okay. That's 25. Flaps 30. Okay. 148.
Land 3.
Okay. Flaps are set, everything's good, and the checklist is complete. And just zoom in on here. Okay. Autopilot disconnected. Yeah, we're all good. I've got a bit of a crab actually. The wind's actually quite not that actually good today. Bit jumpy. So make sure we don't get blown over a bit too much because wow, those winds are strong. If you guys can't see that, 32 knot crosswind, 28. Yeah, the winds aren't very good. So I might just bring this up, just be safe at like 152. Just to be safe. Like a 10 knot approach speed. Well, 10 knot above. So landing speed's 143. So we'll go 153. Because wow, those winds. Jesus. 30 knots. 29. Yeah, that's what I can call crazy. So it is blowing us around quite a bit. It's an aircraft taking off or something. Oh wow, lights are gone because it's the day now.
500.
Not getting a bit too high here. The wind is pretty much ballooning our lows.
300.
Oh, lovely crab on the 787.
Minimums. 200.
Continue. Sorry, I keep forgetting about the minimums.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Right, idle throttle.
10.
I'm not floating, it is going down. There we go, touchdown. Right. Oh, I actually accidentally hit the toe brakes, so let me just I had to brake this myself. I just accidentally disengaged the auto brakes. Right, reverse coming in, and we'll come off the next exit. Lovely landing. Okay, lights coming off. Text light on, strobe light coming off. Let's go park up. Make sure there's nothing on the runway. Well, the AI was taking off on the different runways, so I doubt there will be anything on here. Okay, AP can start up, and we'll clear up. Flaps, speed brakes. And where to park? I have no idea. Gate G102 is where apparently it parked up in real life. Wherever that is. Where is that? To the right. We'll taxi in the next one. Yeah, it's to the right of us. It's just pretty much the furthest terminal you can go. Terminal 3. Well, it's the international terminal actually. So I don't know why I'm going to park over here. Oh, I did come from Sydney, so that's probably why. Right, flight director's coming off. And the auto throttles. Right, we can set this to T8 only. That's nice. Project Fly, well, I can't see the landing rate actually. It's weird. It just says taxi to parking. Yeah, it probably did give me the landing rate, but I wasn't too quick to see what it was. Whoopsies. And yes, I just did this 12 hour and 50-minute flight on Project Fly, indeed. Need to park up because we've got 2.5 tons of fuel. So we need to turn left here. Where's all the AI? There's a lot, but I don't see anything. They're like there, but they're not modelled or something. It's weird. Because there's loads of air traffic. Look at all that. 717s, yeah. It's weird. Auto brake can come off actually, which is. And our gate is just here. So how we get in there, I have no idea. Okay, it looks like we just go in through this way. Okay, lights coming off. Well, I can't really see the marshaller, so I'm just going to park it like this. There will do. Parking brake is set. Yep. Awesome. AP is running. We can just make sure it's on full. Yeah. Engines can shut down. And that's the end of a very long flight. Let's go request deboarding. Hydraulics can come off. Packs can come off. And seatbelt signs coming off. Beacon lights coming off. Deboarding requested. Is it going to bring over the SO jetway? No. Let's do it ourselves. Oh, the jetway's gone inside the aircraft. How realistic. Okay, they're going to go to both doors. Going to open up the cargo doors. And going to go and connect up the external power because I don't think we're going to be running on an APU for that long. Awesome. So let's go back outside. We can open up that door now. And we'll open up the left 2 door soon. Once that's connected up. Passengers are deboarding. Awesome. L2 door can open up. Awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. This is absolutely enjoyable. And let's tick this off in Project Fly. And actually it gave us no landing rate at all. That's weird. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, and the little sunset in the background. Hope you guys enjoyed the lovely flight in the 787. I always enjoy this aircraft now. It's beautiful. I was loving to do all the long haul flights in it. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight today. I'll see you in the next one. And goodbye.